What's up, guys? Let's talk about possible Mania matches. Now, if you're ever wondering why I look down, this is literally what my notes on the table look like. So there's my notes for today. That's a grid I'm going to do, and there's the possible Mania matches. I've got nothing written down. I'm literally just going to ad-lib. I don't know how to do this. Ad-lib the possible Mania matches. There's another video I'm going to do for someone. This is literally what my notes look like. That's why I always look down. My notes on this table is absolutely insane. I'm actually going to just pivot down for a quick second. That's what my notes look like. Okay, so that's why I always look down on these videos. So possible Mania matches. I'm just going to say a couple, not every single match, because there's probably going to be like 16 matches on the card or something like that. Probably 12. No, 12 is more reasonable. Let's start off with non-title matches. Let's start off with... I want to see Kevin Owens versus Sami Zayn in a blood feud kind of match. Like a no holds barred, something like that. Sami Zayn came out to check on Kevin Owens. By the way, when I'm filming this on the 10th of February in the morning. So that's the time I'm filming this. I want to see the two of them in a blood feud match. Sami Zayn came out to help Kevin Owens, and Kevin Owens still like, you didn't help me enough. I want to just see them have a blood feud. That's what I want to see between those two. So that's a non-title match that I think should happen. Another non-title match, unfortunately, he's not going to feature in the title picture, and that's Drew McIntyre, which is sad because he was one of the MVPs of 2024, but he's not going to feature in the title picture because the title picture is just so full. This match, he's going to go up against Damian Priest. There's a lot of history there with the world, or not a lot, but there's quite a bit of history there with the World Heavyweight Championship, blah, 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 all of that. I think the two of them could possibly even steal the show. I think they could have a magical match, two big dudes just slapping each other. Next match, we're going to talk about also a non-title match, and I'm going to leave one non-title match for later on in the video because that ties in with the WWE Championship match. Another non-title match, it's going to be Roman Reigns versus Seth Rollins. The two of them, there's still so much history there. You can see Roman still doesn't forgive Seth. I almost said chef. Seth the chef for breaking up the Shield. He still doesn't forgive. He's still so salty about that, and I can see why, because the Shield was so successful. I want to see the two of them. They don't need the title in their match at all. Now let's talk about women's title matches. Lyra Valkyria, Women's US Championship. I think that the most logical point for her would be to go up against Bayley. Going to be a fantastic match, and I think it makes so much sense. Next match, it's the Women's Intercontinental Championship, and it's Chelsea Green versus her head of security versus her bodyguard, Piper Niven. There's definitely some breaking up going on there, and I think my prediction is they're going to break up before Mania, and they are going to turn Chelsea Green mega babyface. The crowd's already treating her like a babyface. She's already so incredibly over. The crowd, they're going to turn her mega babyface. Now let's talk about the men's midcard championships. US Championship. It's going to be Shinsuke Nakamura defending, and what I want to see is there's quite a few guys that you could throw in here. I want to see a ladder match, and I want to see Shinsuke, I want to see LA Knight, I want to see Carmelo Hayes, I want to see Andrade, all those guys that's been in and around that picture. I want to see them in a ladder match, and I just want them to burn down the house and just make it an absolute spectacular beast of a match. Next, men's midcard, it's going to be IC Championship. Now, the push is for Sheamus to go up against Braun Breaker. I'm cool with that. Sheamus, he needs to get that Grand Slam. But what about we just throw in there, because there was some stuff at the Rumble between him and Sheamus, what about we throw in there Jacob Fatu? Jacob Fatu, Braun Breaker, Sheamus, Intercontinental Championship match, and the three of them just absolutely destroy each other. I think that would be cool. I don't know what you guys think. Next, let's move on to women's. I'm not going to do tag championship matches because WWE doesn't care about the tag belts, so I'm not going to say what I want to happen because I thought Pretty Deadly should have been on top of the mountain by now. It's just, I don't want to speak about the tag championship. I miss the days of Hardy Boys, APA, Dudley's, Christian, Edge and Christian when WWE actually cared about the tag division, or SmackDown 6 when WWE actually cared about the tag division. So, next match, it is going to be Women's World Championship match, and that is going to be defending Tiffany Stratton, and she's going to defend against Charlotte Flair. And I think same with Chelsea. Sorry about this. WWE is ready to turn Tiffy face. It's Tiffy time. Her against Charlotte. Charlotte is such a natural heel. She's better than everyone else and she knows it. That's a heel gimmick. I think that could be a fantastic match, and I think Charlotte and Tiffy could just be absolutely brilliant match. Next women's championship match, it's going to be Rhea Ripley versus Io Sky. Io Sky's winning the chamber, going on to face Rhea Ripley. Also, the two of them in a Mania match. Could that be one of the night's main events? Maybe, I don't know, we'll see. Next, Men's World Championship. It's going to be Jay versus Gunther, whether you like it or not. Whether you like Jay winning the Royal Rumble, personally I didn't. It's going to be Jay versus Gunther. I personally don't think it's going to be the best match on the card, but that's my personal opinion. Now this one, I'm throwing a curveball, and hear me out. John Cena does not win the chamber. He doesn't. CM Punk wins the chamber. He goes on to face Cody at Mania, because that never happened at AEW. It never happened. It needs to happen. This is something that needs to happen. CM wants his Mania main event. Give it to him. CM wins. Punk wins. Then John Cena, he faces Logan Paul. Why not? Just have them have a scrap. John Cena can get cheered. Logan Paul can get booed. And then Cena and Punk run it back at Money in the Bank. Money in the Bank 2011, one of the best matches ever. CM Punk, John Cena, World Championship. They run it back at Money in the Bank. That's my pitch. What do you guys think of my Mania matches? Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, hit that subscribe button. Peace.